Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new tutorial. Okay. I have went through my stash and I have these leftover yarn. So what I'm going to do is, you can't make many things with these yarn, right? So then I have these. I'm just curious if I have more somewhere, which I don't. I think I do have another box there that I need to go through. So these have been sitting, I don't know, over 20 years, I believe. Well, this is the newest that has been added to my collection. So these are 100% Angora rabbit. So I am planning, what can you do? You can't make anything with these. So I thought the best thing is to make mittens or gloves or anything that we can create. This yarn is close to this, as close as it can become. I think I have more of this, I'm not sure. So I'm just going through here. I think I have more of this, because you don't need that much of yarn to a knit glove mitten, right? Okay, so I just want to show you. So I have 1, 2, 3, more than 4, I think. So 40 gram here. Yeah, these are all worsted yarn. Like, these are sold very, you can't find these anymore. That's the thing. And here I have 1, 2, 30 gram of this and 1 gram of this. These are precious yarn, that's the thing. They're expensive and you can't find them anymore. Like, the brand names are all different. See? Like, this is old. Yeah, I should go through that other container that I have. Oh well, so I wanted to start with this yarn because this is the most that I have. And I might have more, but maybe in a different lot, of course, so it won't match. But I don't care, right? This is going to be gloves that I will wear. Like, I was just outside today, and it is minus, I believe, I'm just going to double check again. So right now, it's showing minus 35. And I wore the mittens that I have knit for myself. Remember, I did the tutorial. I did 2 pairs of those 3 balls. And this one, the one that I wore is mine. It's downstairs. But this one, I am going to give these to my mother. She doesn't watch these tutorials, so that's okay. So this is not 100% Angora rabbit. And this 3 strands of yarn that I have knit them. And with the 3 balls, 50 grams. So I made, this is the leftover from those 3 balls. And I have knit 2 pairs. Think about it. With the 3 strand and with these 2 strands of cones that I have used. So when you think about it, you know, you don't need that much yarn. And this is thin yarn compared to these. So I know this is I'm gonna be using more from this. And these kept me warm. Believe it or not, I think I was outside over 10 minutes shoveling, blowing the snow, and shoveling, of course. And it was like, think about it, it's minus 35 right now. Right now. Earlier it was colder. And so I wanted to share this with you. And so I'm going to start a basic, just a basic to knit mittens that you don't need that much yarn. Okay. And I don't want it loose. So usually I knit with a 5mm, with a 4mm knitting needle. This particular kind, and I have the tutorial, so I will pin that in the comments. So I'm not going to knit the same, and I'm not going to do 3 strands to knit this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to cast on. Let me just start. Yeah, I have these lavender sachets. Yeah. And another thing I forgot to say, I did put these, the one that I'm wearing, I did put them in the washer. I had Angora. My husband, it's really cold, so I make him wear Angora. I have this Angora, brown Angora sweater. I wash it in the washer with Delicate, and then I lay them flat to dry. So for this one, what I did is I washed it with it, and I did put it in the dryer. I don't know, just couple, not this one though. This one is washed by hand, and nothing happened. It didn't felt. Well, this is not 100% Angora rabbit, right? So I wouldn't do these on 100%, but with the yarn that I showed you, I think I have one here. So this is the yarn that I have used on these. You can find these everywhere. Temu, AliExpress, like their blend of Angora rabbit. It says cashmere, mink, 95%. It is true though. Yeah. And it says anti-pilling. Oh, I never knew this. So this was the same yarn that I have knit with this. So I think this is more fluffy. Yeah, I'm going to try. So if you have 3 balls of that, you can knit 2 pairs, no problem at all. Okay, so I am going to cast on a total of 31 stitches on a 3mm knitting needle, because I started one already, and I have knit up to here with the 3mm knitting needle. This is my yarn, hand spun yarn, and I'm doing 2-ply. So it is, and I am using smaller needles. So I started with a 3. I just cast on. Doesn't this look nice when it, you know, you can wear it like this as well. So I am using the same method that I did on the braid mittens. But this time I'm not going to do 1 knit, 1 purl. I'm not going to do the rib. I'm just going to be knitting. Just stockinette, nothing else. I'm not doing any increases until I come to the thumb. So I am going to use the same pattern. That's what I'm up to. And I'm just looking for my needle here, which I just knitted. I hang it here, but I can't seem to find it. You know? Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is a 3.3mm knitting needle. So I'm going to cast on 31. And I am going to do the same method as I showed you on the, these are felted, oh my goodness. Here it is. So it's a nice, beautiful green. And like I said, I'm just going to knit stockinette, nothing fancy. Okay, so 31 stitches. The one I am going to get rid of when I bind, when I attach it to make a circle. And I don't want to waste this yarn, so I'm just thinking that would this be enough. Yeah, this way you can use up your yarn that you have. I know there's always leftover, and you don't, like, I never return my yarn when I buy the more than I need. I never do. Lots of people do, I think. But I can always, knit socks or mittens, add that yarn to a different project. So I never return them and I use them. So I'm just casting on. And that's all I'm going to do. So I will come and show you how it looks like when I cast on. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have cast on 31. It looks like it's small, but this does stretch, because my hands are like for 5'9". Like, I have big hands, compared to petite size ladies. So just want to point out, so it does stretch. And I noticed that the gloves that I even put it in the washer, it did stretch. So because because I remember the blue ones that I was wearing, they stretched a lot too. So I'm going to do the same technique. Just hold it like this. I'm not even counting because it doesn't matter. So we need to get rid of this one stitch. And I don't want to flip this so the fronts are looking towards me. I'm just going to grab my crochet hook. So yeah, when you start, oh, you think, oh, this is too small, but it stretches. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it how much it stretched. Even I used 5mm for this particular yarn to knit the 3 rows, but yeah, for this one I don't want to do that because it stretches. See how this stretched? I don't know what happened there. So I need to fix this. Don't want this to stretch a lot. And this will break because it's 100% Angora. I'm not using any helpers for this, so I don't want to break the yarn. So it will break easily because it's 100%, right? Nothing is protecting it. So that's another thing. Pull these two. And then I am just going to regularly knit, just stockinette, nothing different again. Okay. Gonna find my long one. I will change this later. So that's the main thing I wanted to show you, because when you do that, this technique, it covers it between the 2 stitches to join, and then it helps it, I guess. I don't know. I noticed that it's a big deal when you do it this way. Okay, so I'm just gonna knit. This is all I'm doing with the 3. If you are tighter than me, you can start with the 4. Yeah, later on, after knitting, I don't know, 3-4 inches, 3 inches, I changed to a 4. But yeah, so see how it stretches? Yeah, so the yarn won't break. That's another thing. As soon as you felt it, like this will felt when you wash it, like the fiber, even here it's been sitting. I noticed that the fibers are touching each other. They have been felted, so it's hard to separate them. So this, when you wash it and dry it, it will felt, and it secures. But again, be cautious not to pull it too hard when you wear it, when you're done with it. To finish knitting the mittens. So this is all I'm going to do. Knit, knit, knit. And then when I come to the thumb, I do my increase. See? It stretches a lot, so I'm not worried about that. Like this one that I'm knitting. I'm right at the thumb here. I'm going to do my increase. And see, it's tight, but this is what you want, right? And we want it nice and long. I can fold it, but I don't want to fold it now. Yeah, you need something to protect yourself, like gloves. That's the main thing. And yeah. And all I have to do is just knit these and then finish them. Yeah, so for the end result, check my shorts. I do lots of shorts lately. And my Instagram page, my TikTok, you can follow me because I post everything there. Well, lately I've been posting on YouTube as well, so that's another thing. Okay, so I will let you go. This is all, I'm using the same technique, just a stockinette. I'm not doing rib, one knit, one purl, because that uses up lots of yarn. So if you don't want to use up lots of yarn and you don't have enough yarn in your stash, like I just showed you, so you can add them and make something one of a kind, luxury for yourself to wear them. And warm, it's really warm, I can tell you. You guys take care. So just this video was just you know, see how much it stretches. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, you guys take care, and I'll see you on my next videos that I have I make. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button, so every time I post a new video, you will be notified, indicating there's something new for you to watch. You guys take care. Happy knitting. Bye-bye. Okay, I just wanted to show you before I let you go. I'm still knitting this one tiny ball of yarn, and I still have plenty, so I'm thinking 2 of them will be enough. So just wanted to show you how it fits my hand. So one size will fit every hand. See? Fits perfect. And I am about to come to the thumb. So, well, if you want it longer, if we had more yarn, just need to figure out. So what I'm going to do is I am going to knit one ball wherever it goes, and then start doing the thumb. And after that, what I'll do is I will knit the rest of the one ball. So I have 4 of this, and I will use up the 4. Yeah, these are sold. I checked. These balls are sold on Etsy for $22. These 10 gram. There are not many out there, so if you have these in your stash, they're very precious yarn. So I just wanted to show you how it turns up. Just very fluffy. Okay, I am back. This went so fast. I started, and then I just kept on going, and then it's really hard to let go. So I just finished one of the skein, and I have started the thumb. I separated right here. So what I know it's really hard to see, but it's the same technique. I didn't do any increases though up till I come here, because it does stretch a lot. So that's the reason I didn't do any increase. So I just knitted 2 stitches, and I started doing my increases every other row. And my plan is to do about 10 or maybe 9 increases until, you know, it covers, I'm saying it wrong, until I come to the length that I need. And the length is, so this one, we don't have to do left or right, because it is just stockinette stitch. That's the easiest part. So that's the reason I wanted to come back and show you. So let's say I'm going to put it on my right hand. At the beginning it's a little bit tight, but I know it is going to stretch, because Angora alpaca fibers, they do stretch. So as soon as it goes through my wrist, you will notice, see? And I did change from 3 to a 4 millimeter. You can see it You can see the stitches. I did change from 3 to a 4mm. That's all I did. I didn't do any increases. So the thumb is right here. Okay. And then after doing, I will come back and let you know. I came here, I just wanted to show you that you don't have to do a knot with Angora, 100% Angora rabbit, because it's wool, it will felt. So I just wanted to show you, as I do show on most of my tutorials, tricks or, you know, easy ways to continue. So, like I said, you don't have to do left or right. This is the easy part. And it's a very easy way to knit mittens from your leftover luxurious yarn. Okay, so what you need is a tapestry needle, some sort of needle, so you can separate the strands of this yarn. Okay, yeah, this one already felted, so it's a little bit, because it's been sitting for years. Here, can you see? So there's 2 strands here. That's how they did it. Well, actually there's 3. See, there's another one right here. So try not to break it, just separate it, just like this. Okay, and I'm going to bring my other yarn, and I'm going to do the same to that one as well. Just try not to break it. We don't want to break the fiber because it's very elegant. Here we go. You hold one like this and the other across, and then you put them on top of each other, and you just need a little bit of liquid. Okay, and you hold it in your palm like this. And I usually have my spray sitting here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 sprays is enough. And then I go like this. When I'm spinning yarn, I use the same technique. When I need to attach, voila, here it is. See, it is really strong, so it's felted already. See, this is what I like about knitting with yarn that is 100% wool. Okay, so here is the place where I attached it. That will dry up soon, so I'm just going to continue knitting. And then just see how beautiful this yarn is. This was meant to be knitted into a mitten. 2. So after knitting 2, I started doing my increase. On the other mitten, I did 3, and then I started doing increase. So this one is a bit different. It doesn't have to be 3 because it stretches a lot, and yeah. So I already did my increase, so this is every other row. So I'm just going to knit this. I'm not going to make an increase, but when I come back I will make an increase, and I will continue doing that until I have enough stitches. I'm planning maybe 9. Yeah, I think 9 is enough because this is worsted yarn, and hoping that I can knit up with 2 balls of this yarn. Yeah, this is from this. 2 balls of this yarn to make 1 mitten, and then I have 2 more to make the other mitten, so a pair of mitten. Yeah, so I'll be right back, and I will show you how it's going on. I'm just going to continue taping this. I know I did say goodbye, but this is the rest is bonus. So yeah, I'll be right back. I used the entire 2 balls of the yarn. The 2 balls are only like 20 gram. And look how long this is. And I have a bit left over. I just couldn't believe it. And I have this bit left over. So I started the second pair. I'm gonna try to knit this longer. It's really hard to see the stitches though. But I just love it how it turned out. And I hope you love it too. And make one for yourself or your loved one. And I just finished it up. Yeah. Here I knitted 2 and then I started to do my increase. And I only did an 8. Not even 10. I thought because the yarn is worsted, I thought about 2. And it's going to stretch. I knew it was going to stretch. So, yeah, for my hand, this is perfect. And I'm sure it will fit like a glove for your hand as well. So I would highly recommend to use up the yarn that you have. Even if you have a little bit, you can add them. That's what I am planning to do. I'm even planning to make fingerless with the less yarn that I have. So, yeah, definitely use the yarn that's been sitting in your stash for years. So I hope you like this tutorial. I had to come back and show it to you because this knit up very fast. And wanted to show you the end result. Can't see anything. See, I tried to pull it. Can't see anything. And this, I haven't even washed this. So see how fluffy this is. How halo this is. Isn't this gorgeous? Yeah, you guys take care, and I'll see you on my next video. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.